Hey RC Groups, this is Andy, aka JDM Tuner. There are 3 planes that I gotta sell in my hangar. I need to make some room for some other stuff, and I don't fly these anymore. So this is my Park Zone P-47 Razorback conversion I've done. I've upgraded just about everything on this plane. It has the Hobby Lobby, a 9.5 by 9.5 prop, running on a Turnigy 710 kV motor with a Castle 75 amp ESC and a 10 amp BEC on a Thunder Power 2700 65C discharge battery, 4-cell of course. It's got your retracts, E-flite 10 to 15 retracts, your flaps, and also an external drop tank, fuel drop tank. It's got somewhere, just like any other plane. I've had this plane for about maybe 2 years, and it's the original fuselage, but it's got a fairly new wing on it. I'd say maybe about 7 months old, but as you can see, the wing is still in really good condition. Just minor nicks in it, and mostly of all that was done when I was actually working on it to put on this D-Day Invasion stripes on it. So as you can see, I put the D-Day Invasion stripes on it, on the wing, on the Razorback part of it, and also on the underside of the wing. So it's on the underside, and of course it carries over to the cover, the wheel covers. And it has Robart wheels, but on the stock hub. I cut out the Robart wheels so that the stock hub will fit over it, and then I glued it with the same glue that it's used on the RC cars on the rims, so it's not going to come off. I have a spare set of props, 1 full set of brand new props in it that still has the stickers that you can put on them if you want, and I got an extra set of wheel covers and an extra set of wheels. And like I said, it's got the Razorback conversion on it. The pilot is a FMS 1400mm pilot that I had from an old P-51 that I had, my first plane actually about 3 years ago that I crashed a while back ago, a long time ago. But I kept a few parts, and the pilot was one of them. Figured I would use the pilot for something, and here it is. It's on the Park Zone. Like I said, it's got the Razorback on it. It's got its nicks and dings and stuff. The biggest thing I have is this piece right here actually came off, broke it off during transport actually, not even a crash. It broke off on a transport, and I super glued it back with the Foam Safe CA. That's really about it. Everything else on the plane, like I said, it's not stock. And definitely it's got, you know, all the bells and whistles done to it. Check the cowling, D-Day Invasion stripes, Razorback conversion, retracts, flaps, 4-bladed prop. Now if you guys are wondering on the speed on this 4-bladed prop, it's pretty fast. It's definitely faster than anything on a 3-cell, especially a 300 prop, an extra 300 prop on a 3-cell. It's going to blow it out of the water. This 4-bladed prop is going to blow that out of the water. It's not going to be faster, of course, than anything on a 4-blade. I mean, on a 2-blade on a 4-cell. Of course, not going to be faster than that, but definitely faster than anything on a 3-cell. And the climb rate on this is basically unlimited. It climbs and climbs and climbs due to the fact that it does have the 4-bladed prop. And I've been flying this 4-bladed prop since basically I've had this plane. And so it took me a while to find the right combination. Finally, I figured everything out, and it's been working beautifully for the past year. But absolutely no problems, no overheating. And again, it's running in a 4-cell, so it's definitely fast. And that's my P-47. The next plane I'm selling is actually Dynam Pitts. Now, it's the same thing as the Pitts, sold by Nitro Planes. And everything on this is upgraded. The only thing that's stock on this plane is this motor. The motor is the only thing that's still a Dyna motor. I've had no problems with this Dyna motor, so I've kept it. The ESC is the E-flite 60 amp. It doesn't have a external BEC, but you guys can choose to add on to it if you want to. The rest of everything is upgraded. The elevator and the rudder servos are high-tech, same thing as the ailerons. They're high-tech, but sorry guys, I can only do this with one hand. The elevator and rudder servos are HS 5085 MGs, and the ailerons are, let's see, you can't really see it in there, but they are Hi-Tecs. I don't remember the number, but they're, oh, there it goes, they're HS 56 HBs. So there you go on those. And like again, like I said, it's been upgraded. The ESC, the servos, everything. It's running on a APC 13 by 6.5 prop. The spinner's been upgraded to a E-Flight aluminum spinner. Now, whoever buys it, I'll send you the screwdriver for it, which is a Dubro 3/32 screw. Dubro 3/32 screw. So I'll send you the screwdriver with it. That's what fits on this aluminum spinner here. And with it, I also have a spare bottom wing, spare rudder, and 2 spare tops, or the covers, battery hatches area. Now, like I said, this plane does have its dings, and like any other one of my fleet, and they have dings because they've been used, transported, call it whatever you like. It's foam, so they all have their little dings. It's not a perfect plane. The upgrades on this plane that are pretty standard for everybody is, of course, the servos, and they all have push rod guides on the elevator and rudder. And that's really about it. Oh, I also did the I epoxied this little piece right here where the tail wheel is, that people had a lot of problems with. It'll pop off, so that's been epoxied in. And that's really about it. The wing does have cracks. It has 2 cracks, one right here and then the other one right here, as you can see, but they've been epoxied in, and I've been flying that plane for roughly 7 to 8 months with those cracks in there, but they've been epoxied in. But you also have the brand new, still in the bag, bottom wing, which is what's cracked on the plane, and a brand new rudder, which there's nothing wrong with the rudder, but it's a spare rudder. And like I said, there's 2 cracks. So that's that plane. It's a great 3D plane. It flies awesome, and it flies on the same battery. It flies on a Thunder Power 4-cell 65C discharge battery. So the plane hauls pretty good. That's really about it for that. And then my last plane that I'm selling is going to be the Freewing SU 27, 37. I don't remember. But I just bought this plane and haven't even flown it. I got it from a guy at the field who flew it twice, and that's really about it. It's a twin 70mm EDF fan units with thrust vectoring, and the only problem that he had with it was one retract lost its spring on the strut. So that's it. You can just put another spring on it. Right now he put a bolt in it so that it's the same height as the other one. And that's really the only problem. So as far as pricing goes, the EDF, $200. It's a $400 jet. The Park Zone, letting it go really cheap, $150. And the Pitts, it's either going to be $100 if you want it without a receiver, and $125 if you want it with the receiver, which is a E-Flight or Spectrum, sorry, a Spectrum 4-channel full-range park receiver. So that's about it. $125 or $100 for the Dynam, $150 for the Park Zone, and for the EDF jet back there, $200. All right, guys. If you have any questions, let me know. If you guys want them with the batteries, let me know. They're not cheap batteries. They're great batteries. They're Thunder Powers, so they're pretty expensive batteries, and I'll try to make you guys a deal. As far as shipping goes, I will ship. but you guys are going to have to work with me on shipping. Shipping does get expensive for these planes. I'm not going to overcharge you on shipping. I will do a quote with UPS or USPS, whichever one you guys prefer, and I'll let you guys know. I'll probably have to take the planes apart to send them to you, and then that way there's no problem, and it'll be cheaper than trying to find a big box that's going to fit them the way they are here. So I'm not going to try to rip you guys off on the shipping. It sucks, and I've had myself fair shares of people trying to rip me off on shipping. So, alright. So that's it, guys. Let me know. Oh, I also have one more plane. It's a little one. It's a Edge 540 QQ. I don't fly it. It's just sitting there. So $100 for that one. That one's a fine and fly. And I have 3 Thunder Power 480 batteries. So I have 3 of them, and I'll give them all to you guys with those 3 batteries for $100. So that's pretty decent price with 3 batteries. If you want the batteries for these 2 planes, or for any of the planes, or if you want, I would say an extra $75 for the batteries. They're Thunder Powers again. So I do not have a battery for that plane over there for the jet. Sorry guys, no battery. I just have batteries for the 2 4 cells. Okay guys, thanks a lot. Let me know.